Welcome back to Gemini Connect. This is Susie, and today I'll be showing you what's inside of my camera bag when I'm doing a food photography photo shoot. And I'll also take you on a walkthrough to an actual food photo shoot that I did recently. So I've been a food photographer here in Seattle since 2012. That's also when I started my business and my blog, Intrepid Freelancer. Through my blog and through these videos, my goal is to peel back the layers of what it's like to be a professional freelance photographer. So this video is going to talk a little bit more about food photography. I'm going to keep it more about what tools I use, what goes into my bag, what kind of lighting I use, and camera gear, and also show you what it's like to be on a food photography photo shoot set. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's in my camera bag, and then I'll take you behind the scenes on my restaurant photo shoot. First of all, let's go over the camera bag that I use. This is the Think Tank Retrospective 10 messenger bag. I use it for most of my shoots. It's really comfortable and actually holds quite a bit of gear inside of it. Second of all is my silver and gold reflector, and I actually keep this in the back pocket of my camera bag. It packs up really small and is really convenient for adding just a little bit of light when you're doing food or product photography. It's also handy for portraits. Moving into the main compartment is my actual cameras that I use. First is the Canon 6D camera with the 50mm f1.8 lens on it. This is a really compact, really easy to use camera system right here. Second is the Canon 5D Mark III with a 24-70 f2.8 lens. This is my go-to camera body and lens combination. Really great for food and just everything in general. In terms of camera straps, I use Black Rapid R straps. Another important thing that all food photographers should have in their bags is hand sanitizer and Tide stain remover, because you're dealing with food and oil, sometimes wine, and food is messy. So you definitely need ways to clean up just in case food gets where you don't want it to be. So another tool that I have in my camera bag is a compact selfie stick. And I actually use this because I'm 5'2", and every once in a while I need a couple of feet of extra height. And this selfie stick actually extends pretty far. Moving on to lighting. In the front of my bag, I carry two Canon speed lights. This is the 580 EX2. It's an older model, but it actually has held up really well. I even bought it used, but I still use this as my primary flash. As a backup flash, I have a Canon 430 EX2. And I also carry my memory card wallet up front. This doubles as my memory card wallet and also my business card holder. So up front, you'll also find my flash triggers. These are by Yongnuo, and I don't remember the exact name, but I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check them out. They are super affordable, and for being a third-party camera brand, they work extremely well. I also have a pair of camera body and lens caps, and this is important because sometimes it's just easier to carry your camera body by itself. Another thing that I tend to carry in pretty much all of my camera bags is an emergency pack. And these are small but really essential items that are super easy to misplace, and you can never seem to find them when you need them. So my solution has been to just leave them in an easy to find bag. So previously I mentioned my two main lights that I take to all my photo shoots, and those are my Canon speed lights, 580 EX2 and the 430 EX2. Along with those flashes, I also have two lighting modifiers. My main modifier is a Westcott Octabox. It packs down really neatly into this little bag, comes with a bracket so that you can attach the lighting unit to a lighting stand, and the modifier folds up really nicely and comes with its own carrying case. It also has a softbox filter and a disc that can turn this into a beauty dish of sorts. So this is how you open up the Octabox, and you can screw in the optional plate again to create like a beauty dish effect, and then you put your lighting screen on the front and attach the bracket. You do need to have your own flash trigger. This is my Yongnuo flash trigger. And once assembled, the Octabox looks like this. So all of my lighting gear fits into the Think Tank Airport Takeoff rolling suitcase. First of all, we have a couple of umbrella brackets. I also carry another odds and ends bag. Now these are those small but really essential items that I might need for my lighting gear. In this case, it's full of spare batteries, flash triggers, and lens cloth, and other such items that I might need. I also carry a tripod. This one is by Me Photo, and it's the road trip edition. It's really compact, fits really nicely inside of my bag, and it also supports my 5D Mark III and my Canon 6D. I can also convert it into a monopod if I happen to need a monopod. Now I also carry a third speed light. This is another Canon 430EX2. Another light stand adapter that I keep in my bag is this clip. This is actually really convenient for holding a reflector in place. This is my other lighting modifier that I use in addition to my Westcott Octabox. This is a Westcott shoot-through umbrella. It looks a little messy, but it packs down really nicely and travels really well and provides a really nice, soft light. Finally, at the bottom of the bag, you'll find my two main light stands. These are Manfrotto Nano light stands. They're really compact. They do fit inside of this Think Tank Airport Takeoff suitcase. The front of the bag also has a bigger pocket, which you can stick a bunch of other things inside of. Up top, you'll also find a locking cable. So the really cool part about this bag is actually on its backside. So if you flip it over and unzip the back, you'll find some backpack straps. So you can convert this rolling suitcase into a backpack. So now that we've been through my whole food photography camera bag setup, let's go to the photo shoot. Is what it's like to be on a food photo shoot set. I'll also repeat that that's not a typical photo shoot interaction with the client. Like typically we go back and forth a lot more and have some collaboration, but again, I've worked with this client before, so I'm very familiar with their style. They really want just two types of images for each photo on a black and white background. So there wasn't a whole lot of creativity involved in this particular shoot, but that is still a pretty accurate picture of what a typical food photo shoot looks like. Now, if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. In the meantime, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.